Hi everyone, welcome to Mr. B's learning channel. In this video, I'm going to explain what is limit. The limit of a function is denoted as this means the x value gets closer to a. The value of f of x gets closer to b. Or x tends to a, f of x tends to b. Here the value of x cannot be equal to a. It's very important. The value of x moves closer and closer to a. Then the value of f of x will move closer and closer to b. I'm going to explain this with the help of an example. Given f of x is equal to x plus 3. You have to find what is limit x tends to 2 f of x. That is limit x tends to 2. What is f of x? X plus 3. You have to find that one. I can explain this with the help of a number line. Let me draw a number line. See a number line. Then I plot a point 2 here. Okay. Because x moved to 2, x can move to 2 from left and right. As I said before, x cannot be equal to 2. X can take the values closer and closer to 2 from left and right. So, see, x can move from left to 2 or from right to 2. So the number, so x cannot take the value of 2. So x can take the value closer to 2. So the values of x closer to 2, I will write it here. From left, values are from left of 2. The values of x close to 2 is 1, 9. You know that 1, 99 or 1, 999 is going to go like that. Similarly, the values of x from right close to 2 is 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, is like that. Then what will be the values of x, f of x? What is f of x? X plus 3. When x value is 1, 9, that is from left hand side, okay? Left hand side of 2. You can substitute here x plus 3. Replace x with 1, 9. So it's going to be what? 4, 9. 4, 9 when x is 1, 99. Substitute here. 1, 99 plus 3 is going to be 4, 99. Or it's going to be 4, 999. Then values from the right hand side of 2. The x value is 2, 1. Substitute. So 2, 1 plus 3 is 5, 1, 5, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1. So look at the values of f of x when x moves to 2. It is all indicating that when x tends to 2, when x tends to 2, f of x moves to 5. Do you see that one? F of x moves to 5 because all the f of x values, when you round it off, you can see 5. It is moving towards 5. So when it comes to a calculation, you can replace or substitute x with 2 to find where is f of x moving to. That is limit x tends to 2 f of x is, how do we do it? Limit x tends to 2, f of x is what? X plus 3. We can substitute, replace x, because x moving to 2. That is, replace x with 2. We are finding the value of f of x. So it's going to be x replace, that is 2 plus 3. Replace x with 2. That is 2 plus 3. So f of x will move to 5. That's how we are doing this question. Okay, now, a very important point. When you do questions based on limit, one thing you have to consider, that is, undefined condition must not come. That is, denominator must not be a 0. That is very important. Okay, let's see this question. Limit x tends to 0, 3x square plus 2x divided by x. Like I said, limit, how do you find limit? You are substituting. Wherever you see x, write 0. But here there is a problem. This x value, when you write 0, you can see that denominator, numerator, whatever number, there is no problem. But denominator 0 comes means it is undefined. So we cannot apply, in this stage, you cannot apply a limit because it's going to be undefined. So check, is there any way I can change this undefined condition? If I can factorize numerator and something to cancel, so that denominator is going to be cancelled. If it is possible, you can go ahead. So numerator, let me go to the numerator. I can see that numerator I can factorize because I'm looking for x as a factor in the numerator, so that x and the denominator will be cancelled, right? So I can see that in the numerator x is common. So I'm taking that one. So I didn't apply here. So I'm just carrying limit again. See, in the numerator 2 terms x is common. So I'm taking x outside. So it's going to be 3x plus 2 will come in the next factor, then x. Now we can see that x and x cancel, right? So it's going to be limit x tends to 0, 3x plus 2. See, we simplified that one. There is no denominator. Now there is no problem. I can find the limit of the function. Undefined condition is gone. Do you see that one? So it's going to, I can apply a limit. So I'm not going to write a limit again. So I'm here applying. So x, I have to replace x with the 0. That is 3 times 0 plus 2. So the answer is going to be 2. Do you see that one? So this is how we are finding a limit. Let me do one more question to make it more clear. That is limit x tends to 1, x square minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Here also I can see a problem. When I replace x with 1, what happened? Denominator. Look at the denominator. Replace this x with 1. So 1 minus 1. So it's going to be a 0. So it's going to be undefined. Denominator must not be 0, right? So before that, I'm just looking at the numerator. So I can see that numerator I can factorize. Clear? So that's limit x tends to 1. Numerator x square minus 1. So that one we can factorize because that is in the form of a square minus b square. You know that one. This one. A square minus b square is a minus b times a plus b, right? So we can see the very same format here. X square minus 1, we can write what? 1 square. See, same as a square minus b square. So the numerator I can factorize is going to be x minus 1, x plus 1. Like this. Divided by x minus 1. Do you see that? See the same thing you can see there in the numerator and denominator. What is that? X minus 1. So it's going to be cancelled. So you will get what? Limit x tends to 1, x plus 1. See that one? Now I can apply limit. There is no problem. X become 1. So it's going to be 1 plus 1. So the answer is 2. I got it here. It's clear. So this is how we are applying a limit. So the main process that we are doing here is simple substitution, isn't it? And one thing you have to remember, when you substitute, undefined condition must not come. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much.